everyone, welcome to my live stream at Melhore Seu Inglês. My name is Érika. I'm teacher Érika. Érika, never know how to pronounce it, my own name. Hello Eliel and Isaias. So today we'll take a look at 5 more pieces of information, of language actually in English, and they will all be phrasal verbs today, like yesterday. Okay, and actually I'll take a day to review all of this material we have been talking about in the past few days. Okay, we need to review that. But we'll start with the first phrasal verb right away. So, hello Pato, hello Brupacini, hello Isaias, hello Anita, hello Alan, hello Zamrad, 23, it's been a long time, how are you? So, if you, we're going to talk about these phrasal verbs, and if you want to write any of your own sentences here, feel free to do it. About this live stream, my intention is to do it regularly, somewhat regularly, at around this time every day. And don't forget to follow us also on YouTube, Melhore Seu Inglês, and our podcast, Melhore Seu Inglês. Okay, do you guys listen to podcasts? I'm completely addicted to podcasts. Yeah, hello Johnny, it's been a long time. Yeah. First phrasal verb today. The first one is to clam up. So these phrasal verbs are a little bit odd. I don't know if you've seen this before. What do you think it means? To clam up. Do you know what a clam is? Any idea? Any suggestions? What does it mean to clam up? I've been around Johnny, recovering from burnout. And I'm okay now. I've got my energy back. We have to stop and take breaks every now and then, take a breather. So, to clam up, it means to say nothing, to stop talking, to stop expressing yourselves. Okay? You can close literally your mouth in a way that a clam closes up. So a clam is a sea animal. Okay? I don't know if you guys know what a clam is. Take a look, Google it. It's an animal, and we use the image of a clam to talk about closing our lips and not saying anything. So when a person clams up, the person stops talking completely. Okay, even if you want to chat with the person, ask questions, the person will not say anything. So let's see some examples. And if you want to write your own examples here, feel free to do it. Okay, hello Kayam. Shut up, yeah. But I don't know if the person says the person is shutting up. We usually tell the other person to shut up, right? Shut up, stay quiet, don't speak any longer. But this is what we want the other person to do. When a person clams up, the person wants to stop talking. So let's see some examples. The minute they got him in for questioning, he clammed up. The minute they got him in for questioning, he clammed up. He stopped talking. Okay, in an investigation, something like that. They should pry open the lines of communication rather than clam up and run away. So usually a person who clams up is trying to avoid something, to escape something. All right. Another one. In some situations, people really clam up and don't feel comfortable talking about it. This is another situation when there is a topic, a subject, something a person doesn't want to talk about. The person will usually clam up. I feel that here in Brazil now, sometimes when you're with your friends and people start talking about politics, some people will clam up because they don't want to bring any bad feelings into the conversation, especially if you're with friends, with relatives. I've experienced this with my relatives. Sometimes we will start talking about politics, but people don't want to start a fight or something. They will clam up and stop talking because they don't want to start a negative situation, something bad like that. Hello, Bruna. How are you doing? Okay. So let's see, Kayam, your example. He clammed up when I asked him about he sold out our friend. Yeah, if I asked him if he had sold out our friend, that's a good example. Just an observation. Clam is a word that ends in L-A-M, consonant, vowel, consonant. So what do we need to do if we add a suffix, if we add letters after the last M? What do we need to do? So if we have a verb, usually a verb, and it ends in consonant, vowel, consonant, if we add other letters at the end, what do we need to do? Do you guys remember? We need to double the last consonant. Yeah, very good, Iki. Double it. So how do we spell clammed? The past of clam. So clam is a regular verb, which means we would need to add ed. Yes, there you go, Kayam, clammed. Okay, it's regular. So clam, clammed, clammed, clamming, present participle, clammed. Very good. Good job. Yes. All right, let's move on. No, I didn't read the other two examples. If you clam up, as a result of that, it's going to backfire. And there is a video about backfire, the word backfire on YouTube. Can you guys hear the thunders? There is a thunderstorm right now. When you present them with something different, they clam up, they shrink in, which is another phrasal verb, and become more fearful. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Oh, the next one is even more bizarre. I'm not sure you've seen this before. If you have, please tell me. Where is it? Oh, fawn over. To fawn over. Do you guys know what this means? To fawn over something. When we say that someone is fawning over something or someone. What does it mean to fawn over? The fawn is a regular verb. Yeah, never saw this one. So, to fawn over someone or something means to flatter someone, to attend to someone excessively. Let me see if I can explain this a little better. To fawn over means to praise someone excessively, to do something, to help, to assist, to praise excessively. Okay, so yeah, let's see if the examples help. The first one is, please stop fawning over all the guests. You are embarrassing me. Okay, to fawn over. So I would say that an employee, if an employee wants a raise in their salary, they would fawn over their boss. Okay, that's a possibility. If a child, if a kid, wants to get something from their parents, like a present or something, a toy or something, or money, they would fawn over their parents. Do you understand what I'm saying? So usually you do that in order to gain something. So you, in Portuguese, I would say puxar saco, okay? That's what fawn over means. Another example. Are there any musicians? I don't know if puxar saco is a good example, but it would be like derreter, se derreter por alguém também, even if you don't get anything back. So, are there any musicians that you would fawn over if you had the chance? Can you answer that? A butt kisser. Johnny, I think that's it. I think it's a butt kisser, you know. Or to become starry-eyed also. He was fawning over his boss to get a new position on the company. Yes, Kayam. I think that's it. That's the meaning. Bajular, yeah. I think that's a good one. You guys are getting what I... Let's see another example here. So, the reporters fawned over Greta Thunberg Twitter response. Let me try... Oops. Fawn over here. Because I'm not quite sure. This is precise. To fawn over. Bajular, yeah. Bajular, elogiar, né? Elogiar, adular. Okay, those would be the translations in Portuguese. So the reporters fawned over Greta Thunberg Twitter response. We've got another exciting review to fawn over today, and he will not fawn over her just because she has loads of money. Bajulai, spell it. Yes, fawn over is here. It's pinned. Fawn over. It's regular, which means you need to add ed to make the past, fawned over, right? And if you, let me see if I have, if you add ing, just go ahead and do it, okay? Next one. Today is the day for bizarre phrasal verbs. The next one is crow. To crow about something. To crow about something. Crow about. Let's see if you guys get what this means. To crow about something means to brag about something. To brag about something. To boast. All right? So examples. Stop crowing about your successes. Stop crowing about your successes because it's exaggerated. It's annoying. It can be annoying. Okay? Especially if it's, and it usually is about yourself. It turns out there is a lot to crow about. It's raining there too. It's raining out. Can you hear it? Yeah, so we're not going to Mars just to plant the flag, come back and crow about it. You don't have to crow about it. You don't need to crow about it. There is not much here to crow about, I suppose, really. Okay? So, and the last one, if he gets a really good ranking, he crows about it. And if he gets a bad ranking, he fusses about it, which would be the kind of the opposite. Right? So to crow about something means to boast, to say how good something is, how good you are, or something like that. Next one is, oh, and the past of crow, right? The past of crow, it's regular, so just add ed or ing to form the present participle. The next one is wipe out. I think this is not so bizarre as the other three. To wipe out. Do you guys know what it means? To wipe out, to wipe something out? Any ideas? Any guesses? What does it mean to wipe something out? It means to completely destroy something. Yes, wipe out. Wipe out. To completely destroy something, to eradicate something, to eliminate it. Okay, so to eliminate, to eradicate, to clear, very good, Iki, yes, something. Examples here. In today's modern world, the old values have been wiped out. Do you agree with that? In today's modern world, the old values have been wiped out. Do you agree with that or not? Next one. They have tried to wipe out all the nuclear weapons. They have tried to wipe out, to eliminate, to eradicate, to clear all nuclear weapons. They want to wipe out malnutrition while sending the kids to school also. All of this could wipe out the savings, a poupança, the savings we are hoping to make in the first place. Wipe out, destroy. Variola was wiped out in the world. Yes, good job, Kayam. Kayam. Racist guys should be wiped out. Yeah, not the people, but the behavior should be wiped. I believe that the behavior is not a good behavior. It's very destructive. And yeah, racism should be wiped out, right? Why not? It's destructive. It's annoying. All of this could wipe out the savings. I already said this one. We are hoping to make in the first place. You will live long enough to see poverty wiped out if humans can keep it together. And that's it. Racism. There you go, Johnny. Hello, TL English. Good job. And the last one today is the weirdest phrasal verb of all. I still do not understand how to use it. If there are any natives here, please tell me. I don't know how to use it. I don't know. It's very bizarre. And to be honest, I didn't find a lot of examples, which means it's not very common, not a very common phrasal verb. People don't use it a lot. But I know it has to do with creativity, with brainstorming, to bring ideas, to come up with ideas. So usually use this phrasal verb when you're just trying out some ideas, especially with someone, and trying it out based on the other person's reaction. So which phrasal verb is this? To bounce off. Bounce off. So let's see what you wrote here. Great job. Thank you, TL teacher. What's your name? Johnny. Funk should be wiped out. Funk should be wiped out. What kind of funk? There are a lot. There are many varieties, right? But yeah, a lot of people don't like it. I've heard that before. To bounce off. You've seen it before. Johnny, help me here. How can we use this phrasal verb? So when something bounces, it goes up and down, it hits a surface and comes back at you. This is the idea. So it's like we bounce balls, right? A basketball player bounces the basketball around the court. When we usually bounce a ball, we also can bounce on a trampoline, right? Trampoline. We can bounce up and down. So the idea here is more metaphorical. You do that with ideas. Okay, so it's like you're bouncing your ideas and you're watching the other person's reaction to see how good those ideas are. Yeah, think outside the box. To bounce off. Yeah, there is the bouncer, right? The bouncer repels people who he doesn't want in a club, for example, right? So but let's see the examples. Let's take a look and see in a sentence how it can be used. So, first one. So the meaning here that I have is, it means to try an idea or a concept out on someone or a group. I'm going to bounce off some ideas here with you guys. To talk, it can also mean to talk about something, such as an idea with someone in an informal way in order to get an opinion, okay? A feedback, some kind of feedback. So, let me bounce off this idea, if I may. So you can bounce off an idea. And when you do that, you tell somebody else what your idea is, and you get you get feedback on that. So let me bounce off this idea. So if you hear that, you already know the other person expects some reaction, an opinion, okay? The other one is, he gets up to 3 crazy ideas a day that he bounces off his manager. So you can bounce off ideas off someone. This is what I mean when I say that I'm not sure how to use it in a sentence. So you can bounce off ideas off someone, meaning you expect this person to give you an opinion back, okay? By talking to people, we have new ideas that we want to bounce off someone else. Yeah, so you can just bounce something off, or you can bounce something off someone. I think that's the pattern that I'm getting here. They were just trying to bounce off each other, and then a third way to use it, they were just trying to bounce off each other and have a conversation. So you can bounce off each other. We can bounce off each other here. What does it mean? We are exchanging ideas, trying out new ideas, discussing, I'm getting your opinions, and so on. I'd actually love to bounce off what you just said. So we can bounce off something that someone has just said. But bounce off each other is the craziest use of bounce off I've seen here. Hello Camila, hello PSC. Get a different opinion. Yeah, come up with a new idea. So it's not exactly to come up. You come up with the idea, but then you have to try it out. You need someone else to hear you and give your idea. Mike, if you can help us here, please. What does it mean to bounce off an idea? Do you use it? There's a hello, long time no see. Yes, hello Jalma. So those are the 5 phrasal verbs for today. Actually, I think yesterday was 5. The day before yesterday it was 6. I said 5, it was 6. Kayam. Have you seen the first episode of Friends when Chandler says, does he have a hemp? A hemp and a hairpiece. I don't know what that means. A hemp. I have no idea what a hemp is. If it's a hump with you, yes, I do, but not a hemp. Actually, hemp doesn't exist in English. I don't think it exists. Yeah, so I don't think it's... Maybe it's not a hemp. Maybe it's a hump, like that. A hump. Okay? And what is a hump? A hump is something here on your back. It can be, it has different meanings, but one of the meanings, if you're describing a person, a hump is when a person doesn't have a straight spine, right? The person's spine is not straight. It has a hump. A hump is this, like that. Okay, I'm gonna pull my hair back. This would be a hump. This is a straight back. This is a hump. Okay, so he may be saying that the person has a hump and a hairpiece. What is a hairpiece? Something like a wig. I would say a wig. Do you know what a wig is? It can be a wig. It can be, let's see. Okay, yeah. Chandler's sentence is here, and the sentence is, so, does he have a hump and a hairpiece? Exactly. So, hump with neck, shoulder. No, let me explain to you what a hump is. You can Google it and Google the images so you can see that. This is the technical explanation. You know a camel? A camel has, well, there is a camel and a dromedary. One has one hump and the other has 2 humps. Okay? So hump is corcunda. And it's when your back is rounded like that. Some people, when they study a lot, read a lot, they I don't know how to do this. Let's try it this way. So, straight back, hump. Okay? Do you understand what a hump is? Yeah, lombada, corcunda, né, gente? Corcunda. I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, Ziki, a hairpiece, I think it can be a wig, peruca, but there is also something that I love, hairpiece em português. How do you call? It's just, it's not the whole thing. It's just, peruca. Oh my God, aplique. There is applique too. But there is something that men wear. How do you call, please, in Portuguese? What is that thing when a man has hair only here and then he puts some hair here? What's the name of that thing in Portuguese? I forgot. Because that's a hairpiece too, okay? When you put like some... But this is not real and it's temporary, okay? It's just temporary. Hump day, yes, hump day. So why is Wednesday hump day? It's the middle of the week, right? The middle of the week, hump day. Nice. Implante, it's not permanent. I forgot the word. It's toupee. Oh, wait. I found it. So I love this word. I don't know how to pronounce it. Toupee é tipo de peruca. É tipo de peruca, okay. And that's it for today. We have reached the end. Just a quick review of all the phrasal verbs, the crazy phrasal verbs you saw today. So, again, clam up, okay? And it's different to say my lips are sealed. You know the expression, my lips are sealed. But because when you say that, my lips are sealed, you're saying that you can keep a secret. But when you clam up, you just don't want to participate in a conversation for some reason, okay? So you don't want to say anything. If you're being asked something, you won't answer. If people want to talk to you, you won't say any word. You're clamming up when you do that. Clam up. Hello, Branca. Hi. Okay, this is to clam up. The other one is to fawn over, bajular, right? So to fawn over someone. This is one of the bizarre phrasal verbs we saw today. The other bizarre phrasal verb is to crow about, to boast about something. Then I forgot what it means in Portuguese, but it means to say great things about you. This is something Donald Trump does a lot. He boasts us all the time. Fawn over. There you go. Good job, Kayam. The next one is wipe out. Remember, wipe out, destroy, eradicate, to clear, destroy. You can destroy good things and bad things, right? You can wipe out poverty. You can wipe out ignorance. What else can you wipe out? You can wipe out nuclear weapons. Wipe out. Good job. Thank you, Kayam. The other one, the last one, is to bounce off. To bounce off. So think of a basketball, but then think of this basketball as an idea that you have just come up with, and you want to test it to see what other people think of it. So you can bounce it off other people. You can bounce it off a friend, you can bounce it off your boss, you can bounce it off someone, okay? And we'll wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for participating today. I love it as usual. I'll try to be here at this time tomorrow again. Tomorrow it will be only 2 more crazy phrasal verbs. They're crazy. And 3 bizarre words, normal words, not phrasal verbs, okay? We'll talk about them tomorrow. So, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.